So these examples are in front. Israel is no more. Israel is no more, and Iran is no more. Iran is finished. After the genocide of Syria, Iran has no moral high ground to lecture anyone in the world on human rights, on defending the poor, the needy, or the oppressed. Your game or your slogan that we fight for Palestine is a lie. It's been exposed. That's it. Game over. You commit a genocide. You kill women and children in cold blood. You target them. You're finished. That's it. Your civilization is no more.
Have we not got to do something? It's something not to do something. And now we've got a whole ummah of all of the Muslim nations, and nobody did anything. None of the Sunni nations have done anything. Nobody has done anything.
Sometimes when you go against Allah's creed,
Do what you can in your power. Someone's asking me.
We're going against Allah's creed.
Someone's.
We're not doing anything. By standing here and talking and
no,
talking
but listen,
rhetoric,
brother.
we're going against Allah's creed.
No.
No problem. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, it's okay. No problem. Someone thinks that talking like this doesn't do nothing. You're wrong. There are hundreds of thousands of people watching this. And thousands may change their minds. Rasulullah ﷺ started by talking. He started by talking. He talked to the Meccans. He talked to the people of Medina. He talked to the Arabs. And lo and behold, we know what happened historically. Alhamdulillah, there was peace and justice from that talking. Likewise, you need to start talking. The problem is we're not even talking. Our people are not even talking. Our intellectuals, our scholars are not even talking. Start talking. Life is short. What's going to happen? What's the worst that's going to happen? Life is short. Talk. And it's the people who talk who change the world. People, the movers and shakers in the world, in the history of the world, have been those who talk without fear. Talk and let people hear, and you will see leaders rise. They will be inspired. People will be inspired. They will hear these things and they will be inspired and they will change things, inshallah.
Scholars are coming out saying we should support Iran.
Brother said many scholars say we should support Iran. Okay? Those scholars are either jahil or they are a bunch of munafiqeen. I'm saying it categorically. Okay? Or to give due credit to some of them who are sincere, they are misguided. They are either jahil, juhal, completely jahil, okay? Though they don't know history, they don't know geopolitics, they don't know what these governments are doing in the region. Either that's the case, or they are sellouts who are receiving some incentives, or they are completely misguided, which is a possibility. Okay? There is a small group of people who are completely misguided. They have this erroneous opinion that we should cheer for Iran. Why? Would you cheer, as I said, would you cheer for Modi, for India, for BJP? If the Indian government today started sending rockets to Tel Aviv, are you going to walk around with saffron flags? Are you going to walk around with the anti-Muslim flag, saffron flag of these right-wing, racist, genocidal, apartheid Hindus in India? I'm not saying all Hindus. Yeah, are you going to say Jai Jai Shri Ram? Yeah. If Modi starts to send rockets to Tel Aviv, are you going to carry the BJP flag with the lotus flower, the saffron flag? And are you going to sing publicly? I'm asking all these trolls and shills of Iran everywhere. Are you going to say Jai Jai Shri Ram just like you're saying Ya Ali Madad, Ya Hussein? Yeah, are you going to do that? No, you're not going to do that. Why? Because you know Modi is a criminal and his establishment is a criminal establishment, even though they have not even killed 2% of what Iran has done in the Middle East. Iranians, they have the blood of 1 million Muslims on their hands. So why do you cheer for them? Simple. I don't know what's wrong with people. They're not thinking. Yeah. So that's my response to that. So there is a huge number of scholars who have given this fatwa that neither Iran nor Israel, they are both enemies. Okay? Let them neutralize each other. It's not our business. We have nothing to do with any of them. We're not cheering for any of them because they're both enemies.
But this Iran-Israel issue is nothing to do with Islam.
Sorry?
It's to do with nuclear weapons.
Who? Iran's?
And Israel. The beef.
No. Iran is claiming Islam. Iran is claiming that we are fighting Israel for Islam, which is a lie.
Israel attacked them because of nuclear weapons.
Israel, I don't know why Israel attacked them. If they attacked them, my question is, the Israelis and the Americans are perfectly capable of downing this regime. They can bring down this regime in 10 days. I can guarantee you. Iranian public is completely against this regime. The Iranians hate the mullahs. There is not a mullah who can walk around the streets of Iran with his turban and not get abused. There are videos online where people are running up to these turbinators, okay, and they're smashing the turbans on the ground. Have you seen those videos? Anyone? I need some witnesses. Have you? You have? Yeah, there is a guy walking with a gown, with a turban on his head. Some Iranian youngster comes and smashes the turban and brings it to the ground. They cannot get a taxi stop for them. They are hated. Sorry? Because the turban is being used as a thing of respect in Iran by these people. So they don't hate the turban. They don't hate the turban. The turban is just a cloth on the head, but it represents something. And the people of Iran believe that these mullahs are a bunch of hypocrites who don't deserve to wear this turban. That's the point. It's not the turban. It's the people who are wearing the turban. Okay? Because there are people who are wearing turbans in Iran who are not like the Sunnis in Balochistan, for example. They also wear turbans. That it's not happening to them. It's happening to these Shia mullahs who rule the country. The Iranian people hate them with passion. If the Americans wanted the regime to fall, they could do it in 10 days. They want this regime to be there so that they can sell their weapons to the Arabs. Who? Because of the hypocrisy. Because they see them to be hypocrites. They preach one thing and they do another. Okay? So exactly what Guru Nanak Ji condemned. Exactly what he condemned. Yeah, exactly what he condemned. The behavior that you claim to be one thing, but you do another. This is the problem. Because the people are not stupid. Iranian people know that these people who are wearing these gowns and turbans, they are nothing but a bunch of hypocrites who are getting richer by the day at the expense of the people. And people have no rights. People cannot express their views against them. So it's a regime which is ruling people through intelligence, through bullying and imprisonment and torture. There's no doubt. So you cannot say the same thing about the Gulf Arabs. The Gulf Arabs, the people, go to any Saudi. Are you happy? He will have something to say that I have this problem, I have that problem, but he will never say that I want my government to go. As bad or as good as the government may be, right? You go to Bahrain, only the Shia are against the government in Bahrain. Okay? You go to Kuwait, the Gulf countries are taking care of their people. They give them a lot of incentives, right? In Qatar, any Qatari national, everything is paid for. In Kuwait, the government gives stipends to the people. There is not a country in the world that treats its citizens like that. Okay, I'm not talking about their politics. I don't agree with their politics. Sorry?
You touched on the other one.
Sorry?
You touched on the other one, Modi's government. Modi's government does.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get the point.
You touched on what the other one, that's Modi's government, they do it as well.
What, they're giving incentive?
No, oh sorry, I meant they're the ones that are treating their citizens badly as well.
Yes, because Modi in India, the only way he can come to power is by spreading hate against the Muslims. His entire narrative has been, you know why he's not doing that to the Sikhs? They also hate the Sikhs. Okay?
Do you know about the farmer strikes?
Yes, I remember, and
I don't know that, I'm not that political.
I'll tell you what the issue is.
Well, I'm not knowledgeable.
We're going to move on to Iran, but I just want to mention this very quickly. The reason why BJP is not as brave against the Sikhs as they are against the Muslims is because Sikhs are very strategically placed. Sikhs are concentrated in one area, one region called the Punjab, right? They have a border with Pakistan, okay? And they have a very powerful, active movement going on in Canada, the Khalistan movement. So, yeah, I mean, if you go to Canada, they will say, good idea. We need this. We need an independent homeland. That's what they're saying, right?
If you were going to put a homeland somewhere, you wouldn't put it between two big warring countries. Doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
There is no threat from Pakistan.
No.
There is no, because Pakistan, if anything, has open gates to the Sikh people, right? The threat is from that extremist Hindu, the BJP, right? They hate the Sikhs. They want the Sikhs to come back home, what they call Ghar Wapsi. They want the Sikhs to take off their turbans, shave their beards, and go back to Hinduism. That's what they want. And they want the same for Muslims. They call it Ghar Wapsi. They call it coming back home. In other words, we'll force these people by hook or by crook to come back to Hinduism. That's the game they're playing. This is how Modi comes to power. Because those gullible villagers in Uttar Pradesh and central Indian villages, they have unfortunately become radicalized by this propaganda.
It was very interesting. I went to the World Cup cricket final.
Yeah.
And Modi flew in.
Yeah.
So you got 100,000
And people booing.
Loving it.
Loving
Loving
it.
it. So the whole place, obviously, I'm from a Sikh background, I've got very different views and different information.
Yeah.
And I did wonder what would happen. But when we got in, all phone signal was turned off and he was flown in somewhere and he'll come up on the screen everyone. But that was in Gujarat, that's where he's from.
Yeah, so the point is, these people, they don't care about the masses. Okay, while when you look at the Gulf region, and again to highlight that we do not agree with the political actions or decisions they're making. Absolutely no. But if you look at the people, they are very happy. They're not like the people of Iran or India or Pakistan or let's say even Egypt, so-called democracy, right? So wherever you have monarchies, I'm not for monarchical system, right? But you look at kingships. Yeah, look at Jordan and look at Egypt. You will see. Look.
Is a mosque.
Yeah.
Compared to Qatar, it's a mosque.
Yeah, and because these kings who are ruling these Middle Eastern countries or the royal families, they know they have to stay in power. If they don't take care of the people, people will remove them, right? In a place like Egypt, he's a military dictator. He doesn't care. Die. 1 million people can die in front of him. He's got the military behind him. He doesn't care, right? But these small states in the Middle East, they have no militaries. Okay, all they have is money, oil money and gas money. So they are buying their people. For the wrong reasons, for the right reasons, they are buying their love, they're buying their compassion, they're buying their support. So at least the people are happy. But in Iran, that's not the case. Gaddafi, gone. Why? Gaddafi was as rich as these Gulf regimes. He had oil. But why did people hate him? Because he didn't care about the Libyans. 2 million. 6 million or 2 million? 2 million Libyans. 2 million. If Gaddafi was to line people up and give $1,000 to each Libyan, the money wouldn't run out. That's how rich Gaddafi was.
So he kept it.
But what? Yeah. His son's birthday parties. Mariah Carey is coming to the birthday party, and then this what's her name? I forgot her name. The one who sang the World Cup song. Shakira. Maybe I don't know if Shakira went to Libya. Literally, these people, Gaddafi's sons, were doing parties in Libya where they are getting these prostitutes to come and dance and sing. No disrespect to these. I mean, I don't know, Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, and same is happening. Look, same is happening in the Gulf countries. Okay, this is not the culture we need. This is not the culture we need there. Okay, where people are moral and they are living moral lives. Don't change them. Don't change them. But the point I'm making is, these people, a lot of these people are out there. They assume that we will defend these kind of evil actions. Absolutely not. We like to talk about the elephants. Instead of talking about the rabbits and the goats and the mongrels and these little culprits, we want to talk about the elephants in the room. And when you point to an elephant, that this elephant is dangerous, this elephant is going to destroy the entire neighborhood. No! What about the rabbit? What about the goat? What about the mongrel? What about the little snake there? What about this? Hello? The elephant is coming. It's going to smash your houses. No. We're going to talk about the rabbit. We want to talk about the mouse, the rat. That's the game these shills out there, they play. They want to point to this whataboutery is a game to distract, to deflect from the crimes these elephants are committing. Israel and Iran. That's the point. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, guys, you can take these mics. Sorry? He's trying his best. I think he's possibly the most. Sorry?
He's supplying oil to Israel.
Yes, wrong. This gentleman raised a very good point that Erdogan is supplying oil to Israel. Absolutely wrong. Although Islamically speaking, you can do business with hostile enemies. In Islam, under strict regulations, you can do. But here in this case, any help for Israel